How's it going, video game lovers? Welcome back once again to We-videogames, and you know what's happening today. Yes, we got another monthly video game pickups, and we got some really good games here. Like I mentioned last month, I will at least do one video per month, and that is the monthly video game pickups. Yes, I know I promised that I will try to do more videos, but unfortunately, it is what it is. I haven't been able to, been really busy. The new job is taking a lot of my time. It's going really well, by the way. It's just very busy. So it is what it is. Hopefully once I'm, settled in, maybe I get a bit more time to do something different. So I just want to mention thank you. Thank you for the ones that stick around. And thank you to the new subscribers. Welcome. We are only 44, I believe, but we are growing. Last month, I believe we were reaching 40, and we did. And now we're gonna try to reach 50, and hopefully for the next month we got 50. So welcome to this little community, and like I said, I'll try to upload more videos so you guys, you can be happy in my channel and don't leave. Anyway, before we get started, please remember to hit that like button really hard, comment, share, and of course subscribe to the channel. We keep growing and we're gonna push to 50. I know we can do it, even though I've been really busy, but once we get the time, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back strong. All right, so we got some PS2, PS4, we got some Xbox 360, one Xbox One PSP, and finally, after so long, we got some PS1 games, which, by the way, is my favorite console of all time. It's just that collecting PS1 games is really difficult or really expensive. But where I live, it's really difficult to find PS1 games, so I'm really happy. So stick around, and let's get the video started. Alright, so we start off with the PSP with Shaolin Showdown. I got this game for the PS2. It is actually a very good game. And I ordered this online, and unfortunately it came with a cover reprinted, so it's not the original cover, which is very unfortunate, but I like the game, so I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not gonna return it. CX used to do this a lot back in the days. I haven't seen this in a while, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's keep it in the collection. I'm happy to have it. It's a good game. Let's go to the only Xbox One for this month's pickups, and that is Madden 25. Nothing really special, just a sports game that I got for $1. So I picked it up, and talking about $1 pickups, that's Madden 13. So this is pretty late in the Xbox 360 life cycle, so I just thought, I picked it up for $1 right there. So why not? Welcome to the collection. Here's a game that I have in my collection, but not this particular version. If any of you guys watching this knows what's different between this and the normal Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 3 game, please let me know. But I never seen this cover, and this actually seems to be very expensive on eBay compared to the normal version, which is a couple of dollars. But it cost me $4, as you can see there, so I'm really intrigued to know what's the difference between those two games. And I don't have it in my collection, so welcome to the collection. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. This is the limited edition. Not sure what's so limited about it. But again, another Need for Speed game, which this one is not that good. It's not as good as the classic games, but it's good nevertheless. I enjoy racing games a lot. I'm sure if you've been following me, you know that. So yeah, cool to have it in the collection. And I got that at thrift store, if I remember correctly. Talking about thrift store finds, this is Rugby 15. I found this at Salvo store for $1. It's a rugby game, you'll say, but it is actually pretty late in the Xbox 360 life cycle, and this game is not as cheap as you may think. It's not expensive by any means, but it's not the easiest game to find there in terms of sports games. That's what I'm trying to say. So I'm happy that I have that, and that's it for my Xbox 360 games. Let's now go to the PS2. Let's see what we found this month. Right, so on my quest to a full PS2 collection, we got a few more games this month to try to complete that collection. Not an easy task, and especially nowadays that the PS2 games have been going up so much in price. And this is a Stand-Man Ignition. $4 as you can see. This is a really fun game. We continue off with Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30. A war game. This first-person shooter similar to the classic Call of Duties. Haven't played it, but it looks really cool, and I don't have it in my collection, so that's a great pickup. Going on now, we got another sports games. Look at the price. I mean, can't really pass that. NBA Live 2002, which I believe from the NBA Live in the PS2, this one is the one that is a bit more expensive. I mean, you know, expensive is not expensive, but compared to the others, it's a little bit more. So I'm really happy to have in my collection. A game that I never see anywhere, so when I saw it, I was like, wow, that's cool. So it's Margaret's Word Brain. This is probably a UK exclusive, I'll say. Because I don't know who Margaret is. Who's Margaret? No idea. But cool. Never seen it. And I think I picked it up for like $2 at Vinny's, if I remember correctly. Roller Coaster World, not as good as the Roller Coaster Tycoon games, but it was developed by Takara, which is a Japanese developer that makes really interesting games. So, published by Midas, which is a budget publisher, but welcome to the collection. Rainbow Six 3, a cool military strategy game that I think I played back in the day a little bit of. I don't know if it was this one or... Look, I'm not sure actually because it's been a while, but again, if I'm collecting for the PS2, then for a full set, then I have to pick up all the games that I don't have, right? That's kind of how it works. Dance UK XL, a dancing game. Nothing much to see here, and it costs $3. So yeah, kind of games that you don't see too often, at least here where I live. Blowout. This game, I think I played this game back in the day actually. Now that I remember correctly, I think it was like a 2D. Was it? Yeah, I think I actually played this game. It's like a 2D kind of shooter, and I remember it to be really fun. So, look at that. Welcome back. Club Football Leeds United. Okay, so the difficult part of collecting full, European or UK PAL set, PS2 set, is that you'll find this kind of games. These football games with like unique teams for unique countries, and they are quite easy to find in Europe, but when you're trying to find them in Australia, it gets a bit more complicated. So I'm really happy that I got this for the Leeds United club. Robotech Invasion. I'm very familiar with Battle Cry, which is similar to this, but not this one. I just never played it, but it looks really cool, and the cover actually looks really cool. So yeah, I'm happy to have it in my collection. Sega Bass Fishing Duel. I love this game, not because of the gameplay or anything like that, but the way it looks. It's just reminiscence of that, Dreamcast era. And when you play the game, you get this Sega-like voices and that feel of Sega. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just when you play those Sega games from back in the day, you just know it's a Sega game. But the way they speak and the way the game looks and everything. So I just like the feel of it. Now we get kind of to like the beautiful PS2 games. I want to start with this one, and that is Crash Bandicoot, the Action Pack. Yes, 3 games in one, so you get the 2 racing ones, so which is Nitro and tag team. I hate tag team, but I love Nitro. Nitro is like the closest you can get to CTR, the classic one, and then you get to Insanity, which I liked a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, so it's cool to have this. It's three discs in this small cover or case rather. But yeah, I mean, finding this game is quite difficult, and I'm really happy that I did. Really happy with that. And the find of the month in terms of PS2, that is Giga Wings Generations. Giga or Giga or however you know, Giga, who knows. This Giga Wings Generations shmup. I'm not sure if it was released in any other consoles, classic consoles back in the day, because I haven't played it, to be honest with you. I just know that this is one of the most expensive PS2 games out there, and I'm really happy to have it. This was developed by Taito, and of course brought to us in PAL territory by Firefly Game Street Games. This is a developer, Italian publisher that publishes Japanese developed games that don't make it to our territories. So this company right here was in charge of bringing those games to the West. Basically, that's what I wanted to say. And these games are commonly found in Italy and across Europe, I believe. But here in Australia, it's a bit more difficult to find these games. So I'm really happy that I got this one. And when I go back to Europe, for sure, I'm gonna try to get some of the games for 505 Game Street. So if you are from Italy and you know where I can find these games, because last time I went to Italy, I just didn't know where to find like PS2 games. I was a bit lost, but next time I go, I'll definitely look for these kind of games. Maybe they are cheaper over there. Alright, let's move on to the PS4, and we start off with Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse. This is like a point and click game, which it looks quite interesting. I just play a little bit of it, and if it has a good story, that's enough for me to like it. So hopefully it has a good story, and I can play it. Talking about great games, we've got Neo. Very similar to the Soul games. It's difficult, it's a difficult game, but it's not as difficult as the Souls games. And I play a little bit of it, and so far I know I'm gonna love this game. It looks really interesting, and look at the price. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that price, right? So yeah, looking forward to playing this game, maybe finishing it in the next couple of weeks. And talking about games that I finished and it's great, I love this game. It's Fahrenheit, Indigo Prophecy for my fellow Americans. The ones, if you're watching this video and you haven't played this, please do it. I mean, you got no excuse now, because I know this was like a PS3 game, but now it's being released on the PS4. Well, it's been released for a while. I just got my hands on it now. There's not much change between this one and the original one. It's kind of the same game, but the story is amazing. I mean, the first part of the story is really good, then it gets little bit weird, but give it a try. And I'm really happy that I got it now on my PS4. And look at this. Yes, sir. Look what we have. Resident Evil Village. Resident Evil 8, ladies and gentlemen. I am the happiest man. I just got this game, and I'm actually gonna play it. As soon as I finish this video, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna finish it probably today or this week, at least this week. If you guys don't know, I love the Resident Evil franchise. I've been with it throughout its ups and downs, and I finished every single game in the main series of games, and I play almost all of them. So yeah, I'm really happy to get this, and I'm probably gonna finish it today and tomorrow, if not the whole week, throughout the week. So yeah, happy to get that. PS1 games, peak performance. This is not just an average racing game. No, this is an Atlas developed racing game. which is quite weird. So really happy that I found this game for $4 at a Salvation Army, which is something you don't do nowadays. It's very difficult to find these type of games for that kind of price. So I'm really happy. An Atlas developed game, racing game. And for all of you that don't know, the PS1 is my favorite console of all time. It's the first console I own, the first console I play, so I'm really happy every time I find PS1 games. I just love it. And the last game for this month's video game pickups is Clonoa Volleyball, a game that I never seen, I never played, but I found it for I think it was $10 at Venice, and I just couldn't pass it. You know, it's Clonoa. We know Clonoa games tend to be quite expensive. Namco game, and yeah, really happy to have that complete with its manual and everything. So yeah, just happy that I got that, and I think that's my final game for this month's collection. Thank you everyone that watched this video. This month there weren't too many games, I understand that. There was only roughly, I think I counted roughly about 23 games. So it's getting a bit more difficult to find games out in the wild, and I've noticed that. So you know, you may get to a point where I only find a couple games a month, I don't know, and then it's just not worth making this type of videos. So I need to organize myself and try to find time to do other type of videos for you guys, just in case it gets too difficult to find new games. Yeah, but I mean, those PS1 games, that's enough for me to be happy and show you guys. So yeah, I'm really happy that I found those in the wild, which you know, finding PS1 games nowadays is really difficult. And I'm really happy that I got Resident Evil Village, which I will probably finish really quick because I love the franchise. Thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for watching. We managed to reach 40. We are now halfway of 40, and we're gonna push to 50. Yes, and one day we're gonna be 100. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, maybe when I start loading more, we'll get some momentum. Otherwise, I'm happy with what I have. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I will definitely come back next month with another video, and hopefully before that with another video. So thank you for sticking around. Thank you for subscribing, and a final reminder to please hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video. Take care, and please let me know down there where you're from when you subscribe, what type of games you like. Do you like the PS1? Because that's my favorite console. What's your favorite console? Is it the PS1, the PS2, you know, whatever it is. Any comments that you may have, any questions, I'm happy to answer. So go ahead. I try to comment in every single comment. I think I have. It's not that many anyway. But yeah, go ahead. And thank you once again for watching. Take care. See you in the next one.